Boy, oh boy, what a day for Miami Hurricanes football. What a day to be a Miami Hurricanes fan. I warned you guys it's going to be drama, drama, drama in the offseason. And really, it's already started, but it's going to get much worse and going to be much deeper than this. Today, Mario Cristobal calling out some player parents, calling out some of the players, and also apparently a player walked out of practice today. Let's talk about it. What's going on, Canes fans? I already warned you guys. I am going to be covering every ounce of drama involving the Miami Hurricanes football program during the offseason. It's going to get very interesting. And in terms of drama, it's only going to get worse from here. Now, some of these things are for the best. These things need to happen if we want to see change. But the very first thing that I want to talk about, I'm going to show you a video clip from Mario Cristobal, something that he said in an interview today. Most of you have probably already seen it, but I do want to talk about it. But before we talk about that, I do want to come on here and say that I can confirm that a player did walk off of practice today. I didn't want to believe it. And the thing is, I'm not a rumor guy, but many people approach me that I know are solid people. These people do not BS me. And they said, Coop, this dude was upset today at practice, and he just walked off and left. And that guy, again, I hope that I come back later and say I was wrong. This didn't actually happen. But everyone said, yes, it happened. Thad Franklin walked off of practice today. And I heard that, Cheney, they were bringing him back and allowing him to practice at full speed this week. And supposedly, Cheney was getting reps ahead of Thad Franklin. And you guys know that Thad has to be a little upset this season. He probably hasn't got as many snaps as he anticipated. And I don't know why that is. Maybe they don't feel like he's talented enough. Maybe he's not performed well enough. Maybe, yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm not the coaches. I'm not there evaluating these guys. But either way, he got upset. Cheney was getting more snaps than him, ahead of him at practice this afternoon, and Thad walked away. That doesn't mean that he's entering the transfer portal. There's been no announcement about that, but I'm guessing, especially after some statements that Mario Cristobal made today, that is not going to fly, and there will be consequences for that, and rightfully so, and there should be. I'm not going to come on here and trash the players, y'all. That's not what I do. But I'm telling you that behavior like that is unacceptable. Pouting? No, sir. Absolutely will not be tolerated. Do you think that who are some of the greats that you guys always talk about? Nick Saban, some of these other national championship winning coaches. Do you think that they would put up with that? Absolutely not. And it's something that the previous coaching staff probably would have let slide, or they would have went running and begging, please. Not anymore. This stuff doesn't fly. I am personally sick and tired of it. Now, also, before I get too off track, let me show you a video clip from Mario Cristobal from an interview earlier today. And you guys know that some of the player parents have been voicing their opinions on Twitter. They've been actually tagging position coaches and saying some things. They've been questioning the coaching staff. They've been saying, why aren't you playing my son? My son should be getting more snaps. You guys are not playing the best players. When asked about it, this is what Mario's response was earlier today. Now, this is from Canes All Access, so you guys go give them a sub. No copyright stuff intended, guys. I'm literally just going to show a brief little clip. If you want to see the full interview, you'll have to go to their channel. But this is what Mario had to say when he was asked how he felt about that.
Well, I'm a parent myself, and I think it's important to teach our own children to handle stuff like adults in a face-to-face manner. As it relates to posting on social media, I was raised very different than anything that would relate to anything such as that. But a parent is very free and welcome to come pick up their son if they're not happy with their playing time here at the University of Miami. And I guess that's my philosophy.
So here's the deal. Do you agree or disagree with what Mario Cristobal just said? Are you shocked or not? Because I personally am not, and I love this. This is exactly what we need. Mario said, if you're upset about your kid not getting playing time at the University of Miami, come pick him up. Come get him. Because we're not looking for guys that want to whine and pout and complain. And here's the thing. This is what I want to say. This is a point that I've been trying to make for a long time, and I've been struggling to figure out a way to say it. I feel like, number one, there are a lot of players that actually probably resent Mario Cristobal, and it's because they came here to play for someone else. Mario Cristobal comes in, he says, you get to have the fun after you win. No fun before you win. First you put in the work, you win, then you get to have fun. And the order has been reversed for some of these guys, and it's a rude awakening. It's a little bit of a shock, right? And it is what it is. This is, like I said, this is exactly what we need, but there are definitely going to be some players that don't get along with Mario, that don't like him, that don't like the position coaches. It is what it is. Those guys will be weeded out at the end of the season. It's already started, actually. But also what I've been trying to say is I feel like there are so many players that once they get to the University of Miami, they feel like they've made it. You know what I'm saying? The brand still absolutely carries weight. I know people are going to crack jokes and they're going to be like, Coop, Miami's not been good in like 2 decades. Listen, I get it. But there are so many of these guys that they dream of going to Miami. They put in all the hard work and effort in high school. They get that 4-star, that 5-star ranking. They're that dude. And then they show up on campus and they feel like they're still that dude. And the thing is, bro, they're not. Once you get to the University of Miami, that is when the real work should be starting. You went from the top guy in high school to being a nobody at the college level. And that's just the harsh reality of the situation. Whether you want to admit it or not, you have to earn that playing time. It should not just be given just because you come in all hyped up. It literally shouldn't matter. And I feel like that's what Mario Cristobal is trying to do. If that 3-star guy comes in and outworks you, he's going to be the guy getting the reps and the snaps. The better player is going to play. The guy that puts in the extra effort and work, not some dude who just had 5 stars attached to it. And I think that so many people come in with a big head and they feel like that they don't have to work that hard. Like I made it. Bro, I'm at the University of Miami, my dream school, where I wanted to go, this big-time program. I'm here. And really, again, like I said, you are a nobody. You're fresh, man. Like, it's a whole different ballgame. It's a whole new level. And it's just so frustrating. And I feel like I told you guys in my Walking and Venting 2 weeks ago, go back and check it. It's titled, The Miami Hurricanes Football Program Needs to Crumble and Burn so we can officially rebuild this thing. And so many people were confused with that video. And they were like, Coop, like, what are you talking about? Winning is the solution, and it is. I'm not saying that we need to lose games, that I want us to lose more games. But I'm just saying that this thing, we've not seen rock bottom yet, guys. We need to be able to go through and weed people out. I am not crying any tears. I am over here saying, I wish you the best. I hope that you do well when you transfer, wherever you go, until we play you, if we play you, when you go to another team. But guys, there's so many players that are going to leave and need to leave. And it's not me, again, trying to be rude or mean towards them. We have to get rid of the guys that just don't fit. Mario Cristobal is about putting the work in. He's about playing the best players. Guys got to put in the extra work and effort both on and off the field. And there are a lot of guys that are not willing to do that. And we got to tell them, bye-bye. Go have fun somewhere else. So I just don't understand. There were a lot of Miami fans that were complaining. That were saying, I can't believe Cristobal said that. He's scaring away the players. This is what we need. Do you guys want to see change or not? Because all we've done is complain about the last 2 decades of just sucking. Horrible, terrible, inconsistent football. Nobody holding each other accountable. We're always talking about how we're getting pushed around. We're getting manhandled. by all these other big teams. I can promise you that far worse things are said in the locker room, just period, but also in these big time programs. Holding people accountable. No sissy stuff, no pouting, no hanging your head because nobody cares, bro. That's the real world. That's life. And this is very much part of it. And it's actually nice to see Cristobal kind of, snap a little bit. You could tell in the interview, like he's tired of just the same old, man. And he's ready to get this thing rolling. So I'm just being honest, the situation with Thad, if it's true, do what you got to do, Thad. I know that you're probably frustrated. I will never come on here and call anyone trash. I think you're a good football player. But, man, if you're going to walk off of the practice field during practice, if it turns out it is really true, we just can't have guys like that on the team, bro. We just can't. And like I said, it blows my mind that some Canes fans want change, but then when we're getting it, they're crying and moaning and complaining. It's not easy. It's going to be a lot of work, and there are going to be a ton of guys hit the portal. The portal giveth, and the portal taketh away. It's how it works. But this, man, I have to stop there because I'll sit here and rant for 20 to 30 minutes, and we're already probably over 10 minutes in this video. I'm very happy to see Cristobal make this statement, and again, guys, we got to weed people out. There might be a video every single day for the rest of the year, for all I know. With all the crazy stuff that's going to happen, it's going to be drama central around here. Let me know how you guys feel down in the comment section below. Like I said, I'm not trying to call anybody trash. That's not how we do around here. But we do have to be honest and realistic and understand what we need and the steps that we need to take to get this football program back on track. And sometimes you have to be harsh. You have to be real, because you best believe that this coaching staff, that Mario Cristobal, that's going to be his approach. It is what it is, guys. Hey, remember, we're all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I'll see y'all in the next drama-filled video.